What is going on, guys? I'm Jay Black. I want to talk about the Madden community, which I have been a part of for quite some time, who are fed up with EA, and they have been pushing this hashtag, as you see, NFL drop EA. As you can see, this was a tweet that I actually retweeted on my page, and as you can see, this is the credit, not only credit, it's the scoring. Not only from critics, but from fans. And as you can see, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. There is no excuse why EA is producing such an inferior product every single year. And they expect people to go and pay $65 plus the extras that you have to purchase inside the game. This game has become a cash cow for EA Sports because they have grown lazy. They have grown content as to what they have. And that is why the Madden community have had enough. I've been retweeting stuff on my page. As you can see here, these are people. This is the developer Clint Oldenburg. Okay, he doesn't care. It reminds me of the not only the gaming community, but you have the comic book community. You have a bunch of people who like to shame and be critical of people who criticize them, even though they are the ones producing the product. And it just seems to me, now again, do you have people who go overboard? Do you have people who get on social media and complain about everything? Yes, you're going to have that. You're going to have people who are going to be upset no matter what. But when when you're paid to produce a product that you're going to be reselling, I'm sorry, you can't be lazy. But the fact the NFL renewed their exclusive license deal with EA just proved that the they want to get their money. EA wants theirs. And that's what it's all about then. It's about getting more and more revenue. But if the fans revolt against you and they stop buying your product, when you start feeling it in your pockets, is that when the change is going to come? Now, I don't know how much the NFL actually looks at the fans' reviews of these games, but the outpouring on social media has made me, because I don't do much content on gaming. I mean, if you want me to, just let me know in the comment section. But I've been sitting back and I've been looking at it because I used to be an avid gamer. I used to game all the time. Not as much anymore because I'm producing content. I may get back into it a little bit more and more, slower, maybe live. Who knows? But as somebody who has purchased the game, as somebody who has spent money on it every year, it may have been a year or two why I went a couple years not buying the game, but pretty much every year I've tried to buy the newer version of the game. A lot of times I would wait till the price goes down. There used to be times where I'd be so hyped to get the game that I would buy it, as soon as it was available. But that's just not the case anymore. And what's crazy is that you even have people like Boyce Watkins. I mean, he's more in the, pro-blackness, financial content. But even he posted about this or reposted this video. So people are fed up, man. They are going in. They are going in, man. They have had enough of EA and their laziness and their contentness. They've been basically posting the same. They have been producing and putting out the same game for I would say the last 7 or 8 years. The best Madden game to date was, I would say, Madden 2005 with Ray Lewis on the cover. The detail in that game, the game was so detailed. It was so vast. And that was probably one of the last times that I can remember them actually caring about the game. Mind you, this was in 2005, 2004, 2005. And that was the last time they actually gave a shit about the content. But now, I think they've weeded out the developers who actually cared to people who it's a job. It's a job. And they don't like their job. Like journalists. There's a lot of journalists out here who don't like their job. So every chance they get, they diss the community of people that they are writing to. whether it be in sports, whether it be in comics, whether it be in gaming. You got people who are, this is just a paycheck to them. And they got the nerve to get on social media and complain about the fans. But you're making a terrible game. For years and years and years, people are spending a lot of money every year, not only to buy the game, but to purchase the extras that come with it. And you're going to get your happy ass on social media and diss them? And you wonder why you're getting criticism. Now, I can understand people go overboard. People are sick and tired of your laziness. People are sick and tired of spending money. These are paying customers. Look at Ghost of Tsushima, right? Do you hear a lot of people being critical of that game? Tweeting the developers? No. Because they enjoyed the fact that this company put a lot of effort and hard work into developing a game that the fans would like. But here you have an established franchise that refuses to put any effort in making the game better because they know that you're going to buy anyway. But that can change. Listen, we're still in a pandemic situation. People can take their money and keep it. And that's what these people don't understand. Okay? But to get on social media and to get mad at the fans who spend money on your horrible product, it just shows me the gap that is in between these people. See, this is what happens when you work in corporations. You think the money grows on trees, just like these athletes who won't play games and they think people are going to care. People could always find something else to watch. But you have these guys at EA who think that people are going to buy regardless. And these are different times. These are very different times. People aren't going to buy and support just cause anymore. People are fed up. That's why this hashtag is trending. People are done with supporting a company that doesn't care about the fans. And these companies are going to learn the hard way. You may still have a segment of people that's still going to support, but you're going to have a segment of people who aren't going to support anymore because they do not see you as somebody who actually is trying to entertain and wow the fans, do something that we've never seen before. But it's just a cash grab. Just like I said in my tweet, they're lazy and they're greedy. They put the minimum amount of effort in and they repackage and resell what they have been selling for the last 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. How hard is it to hire developers who actually care? I'm pretty sure there are developers out there that would want to get hired by EA, but they weed that out. I think these companies on purpose hire people who don't care about the product because they know that, listen, man, we need these people to buy this game every year, to buy these perks. Let's add things in the game that's going to make us more money and keep them buying each year, which means we do the minimum amount, which will have them wanting more next year. This is how EA has been operating for a long time. I still contend the last great game overall that EA has ever produced, NCAA 14. That was the last time that they have really produced a game that was really worth it as far as EA is concerned. EA is on cruise control. They're willing to criticize people because they know that their money's going to keep coming in. NCAA 14 was the last great game that EA produced, in my opinion. Y'all may think differently, but NCAA football to this day is still playable. To this day is still enjoyable. And that is sad that games that were produced back when that was produced, what was it, about 7 years ago, still holds up and people still enjoy a lot more than this BS that's being produced by EA right now.